In this video, we will demonstrate how you can use Polytomic to sync Snowflake to Marketo. Because we've already connected Snowflake and Marketo to Polytomic, our first step is to create our data model. So go here to click Add Model. I will select our connection or our source system, which we already mentioned will be Snowflake. I'm going to name this model Salesforce Contacts. I'll explain why I'm naming it that in a second. Next, we're going to build this model using table select, but we could also do a SQL query if we would like. I'm going to choose this schema from which I'm going to pull the data, which will be Salesforce. And I'm going to specifically be selecting from the contacts table, hence why we're calling it Salesforce Contacts. For what it's worth, Polytomic could enable you to sync directly from Salesforce to Marketo without having to send that data to a data warehouse first. But for the sake of this demo, we'll show you how you can do it through Snowflake. Now, you can go ahead and save all of these fields into your data model, or you can go ahead and only select specific fields. For me, and for the sake of this demo, I'm going to choose the email address, the first name, and I will also grab the phone number. Great. Now, if you'd previously created any other data models, you could go ahead and join them together here. I'm going to go ahead and just click Save. Great. Now that that is saved into our data model, we can go ahead and set up our sync. So I'm going to go ahead and click Create Sync. The destination system is Marketo. We're going to be targeting the leads object within Marketo. Next, we choose our sync mode. We can create records when they don't exist, but don't update existing ones. We can update existing records only, don't create new ones, or we can update records when they exist and create them when they don't. This is typically what we select. Next, we have to do some identity mapping to make sure that the data is arriving where we expect it to in Marketo. So I'm going to use the email address to do that, and it automatically detected that in Marketo, which is great. Next, I'm going to select the first name and then the phone number. And those were all automatically detected over in Marketo and perfectly mapped over, which is perfect. Next, we can set up model filters so that only data that matches certain criteria gets sent from Snowflake to Marketo. We can also set up some overrides, and we could preview a sample of the data if we'd like. But I'm just going to click Continue. Next, we can set our sync schedule, the frequency at which we want these syncs to be done. We have manual one-time syncs, continuous, hourly, daily, weekly, custom schedule, or sync after type sync modes. I'm going to click Continuous and click Continue. Last, we can see a summary of the sync that we're about to set up. We can change the name if we like. We can see the identity mappings and the field mappings, add other notes if we like. And if everything looks good, we go ahead and click Save. From here, we can run a test sync where 5 random records will be sent to Marketo to make sure that everything is flowing where we expect it to. And once that looks good, we can go ahead and click to enable our sync to run according to the schedule that we set. And there you have it. Now you can seamlessly sync data from Snowflake to Marketo.